He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a presence about him that demanded attention. A rare mix of discipline, charisma, and commanding screen power. Burak Ozcivit didn't just enter Turkish entertainment. He steadily built a legacy, transforming early modeling success into one of the most influential acting careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Burak Ozcivit was born on December 24, 1984, in Istanbul, Turkey. Before cameras and scripts became part of his daily life, he was focused on structure and ambition, studying photography at Marmara University. His entry into the public eye came through modeling, where his sharp features and composed presence quickly set him apart. Winning Best Model of Turkey in 2003 and later Best Model of the World opened doors that would redefine his future. His acting journey began with supporting roles, but momentum built rapidly. Early appearances in series like Zoraki Koka and Matizim Yüzyıl helped him gain recognition, especially with his portrayal of Malkakaglabali Bey, a role that made him a household name and established his historical drama appeal. Rather than settling into one image, Burak expanded his range. He took on emotionally layered characters in Kalikusu and later cemented his status as a global star with Kara Sevda. The series became an international phenomenon, winning an International Emmy Award and introducing Burak Ozcivit to audiences far beyond Turkey. His most defining chapter came with Kuruluş, Osman, where he portrays Osman Bey, the founder of the Ottoman Empire. The role demanded physical endurance, emotional gravity, and long-term commitment. Burak's performance turned the series into one of the most watched Turkish productions worldwide, solidifying his position as a leading figure in historical storytelling. Burak's approach to roles reflects patience and calculation. He prioritizes projects with long-term impact, cultural significance, and strong character arcs, rather than chasing short-lived trends. This consistency has helped him maintain relevance across changing industry landscapes. Off-screen, his public image balances strength with stability. He is a prominent face at international events and a trusted ambassador for major global brands, yet remains selective about endorsements. His reputation is built on reliability and professionalism rather than constant exposure. His lifestyle mirrors that mindset. Burak values routine, fitness, and family life. Married to actress Fahriye Evcen, he often keeps his personal world private, choosing calm and structure over unnecessary attention. This grounded approach has become a defining part of his appeal. As of 2026, Burak Ozcivit's estimated net worth reflects years of success across television, brand collaborations, and international licensing of his projects. More importantly, he has achieved lasting industry credibility and worldwide recognition through steady, intentional growth. What truly sets him apart is endurance. From model to actor, from romantic lead to historical icon, Burak Ozcivit has evolved without losing control of his narrative. He builds slowly, commits deeply, and prioritizes longevity over hype. As of 2026, Burak Ozcivit stands not only as a leading actor, but as a symbol of consistency, discipline, and global Turkish stardom. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. She wasn't born into fame, yet there was always something impossible to overlook about her. A bold mix of emotional intensity, confidence, and raw screen magnetism. Melis Sezen didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. She asserted her presence, transforming early artistic training into one of the most talked about and daring acting journeys of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Melis Sezen was born on January 2, 1997, in Istanbul, Turkey. Long before major sets and leading roles, she was drawn to performance and self-expression, showing early interest in theater and acting. She pursued formal training at Koç University, where she studied theater, developing a strong technical foundation alongside emotional awareness and stage discipline. Her acting journey began with supporting roles in television series, gradually building experience and visibility. Early appearances in projects such as Hayat Beyazıt Tatlıdır and Sia Insi helped her gain confidence on screen, but it was her role as Derin in the psychological drama Sadakatsiz that catapulted her into the spotlight. The series became a massive hit, and her fearless portrayal of a complex, emotionally volatile character sparked widespread discussion and recognition. Rather than being defined by that success, Melis continued to challenge expectations. She expanded her range with roles in projects like Ya İstiklal Ya Oğlum, where she stepped into a historical narrative, and later in Gülsüm'ül, portraying characters shaped by trauma, strength, and contradiction. Each role demonstrated her willingness to embrace emotional risk and complexity rather than comfort. Melis's approach to acting is marked by intensity and commitment. She gravitates toward characters with psychological depth, moral ambiguity, and emotional extremes, often pushing boundaries in both performance and public perception. This boldness has made her one of the most distinctive actresses of her generation. Off-screen, Melis's public image blends individuality with high fashion visibility. She's a regular presence at international fashion events and major brand campaigns, known for daring style choices that reflect her expressive personality. Rather than blending in, she consistently uses fashion as a form of artistic extension. Her lifestyle mirrors her creative drive. She values physical movement, emotional exploration, and personal freedom, maintaining routines that support both mental and artistic stamina. While her personal life has occasionally drawn media attention, she remains focused on her work and self-development, allowing her performances to speak louder than headlines. Melis's influence extends beyond television. With a strong social media following and growing international attention through streaming platforms, she has become one of the most recognizable and discussed names in modern Turkish drama. Her estimated net worth reflects earnings from acting, endorsements, and fashion collaborations, built through visibility, risk-taking, and consistency. What truly sets her apart is fearlessness. Melis does not shy away from flawed, controversial, or emotionally raw characters. She leans into discomfort, embraces transformation, and prioritizes artistic expression over predictability. That courage defines her trajectory. As of 2026, Melis Sezen stands not only as a leading actress, but as a symbol of bold evolution and unapologetic individuality in contemporary entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.